Friends, welcome to the pre-Shabbos L'chaim. Those of you who read some of the questions and answers on the weekly email would have seen that halakha, or Jewish law, governs every aspect of our life, not just those aspects that we perceive to be religious, like Shabbos, kosher, and the like, but everything else. Business transactions, technology, medicine. What is it based on? And what is the difference between what is labeled as Orthodox Judaism as opposed to all the other movements that crept into Judaism over the ages, such as Reform, Conservative, and the like? And the answer is that the foundation of authentic Judaism, which people call Orthodox, is based on the premise that all of Torah and Halakha, Jewish law, is divine. It was given in two forms: a written form, which is the 5 books of Moses. We see it when we come to the synagogue in a scroll, in a very holy scroll that we take out to read publicly, but also as the oral tradition, because the written law, the 5 books of Moses, is very cryptic, very short. It's impossible to understand actual practical application of every law from that. So we have the oral tradition that was passed without being written down for generations until it started to be recorded as Talmud and the codes, which not only explain every single aspect and the practical application of the law, but also give us the precedents to be able to apply the law to every situation, no matter how modern it is, and no matter how complicated it is. There were some groups throughout our history that tried to eradicate the oral system and only rely on the written one. The most famous being the Karaites, who originated around the 7th century and later on lived in places like Egypt, Crimea, and later in the Baltic states such as Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania. During some research that I was doing, I actually visited the Karaites in Jerusalem, and it's interesting how it's a completely different religion. In many ways, actually much stricter than Judaism, because many things that seem very strict in the written Torah, they actually are lenient in the oral one. But one thing is for sure: take away the oral Torah and our religion is completely different. No matter how observant we are, we take certain things for granted. Our calendar, Yom Kippur, Pesach, Purim, everything will be changed without the oral tradition. So in future, when questions come up, and I will discuss them and I will share with you those questions and answer to those questions in future presentations, whether in writing or on video, we'll know that it's not based on some superficial decision of a particular rabbi or a group of rabbis. It's based on a system which is over 3,000 years old, which has so much intricacy in it, so many details and precision. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you who came on the 6th night of Hanukkah to participate with us, our yearly celebration on the beach. This year was an exceptionally successful celebration with over 1,000 people coming together, and I want to thank all of you for taking part in it. I want to wish you a beautiful Shabbos. L'chaim.